Oh. What's the vibes? What is the vibes, man? Top of the morning, top of the afternoon, top of the evening, whenever this video may find you. I am Dream. Follow me on Twitter, Mr. Dreamy One, the number one. Sub to my YouTube channel, Blunt Money Bets. That's the channel you're watching right here. If you're watching on Twitter, let me get a heart and a retweet. We greatly appreciate it. If you are watching on YouTube, sub to the channel. What's popping, YouTube fam? Turn notification bells on, like the video, share the video, comment on the video, let me know what you are on, and most importantly, if you want all the plays as soon as they drop, sub to the Cap Collective Discord. Link is in the description of the video and the bio of my Twitter page. Got my guy Flo back. Fridays with Flo. What's good, man? How was everything?
Life is beautiful, feeling amazing, man. 5 beautiful games of WNBA. It is like crazy amount of leans I got on this slate, man. So hopefully we could get some good vibes, man. Locked. We're in the House of Stems. You can find me on at Twitter, X, at Stephen Florval, Stephen like Curry, FLORIVAL. And also find me on YouTube at Sports with Flow. We're in the House of Stems. Trying to go up in that thing. Ton of leans. We already locked in. I mean, listen, like we've been battling that CLV curse. We're gonna break that CLV curse because man, we got so much amazing CLV going to tonight. We just got to get the ladies to hoop up. So yeah, let's get to it, man.
All right, man. All right. I got a few plays I will share with you guys. Hopefully, none of them have moved too much. I know some have moved, and I do still have a little bit of work left to do. But yeah, man, let's do it. So I'll start off. I got Phoenix last night. Point. I'm sorry, plus 2.5 for a unit. It's one now, basically a money line, and I would endorse that money line. I think I know it's a revenge game, but I think Phoenix takes care of business tonight. Phoenix has won 7 straight games with Alyssa Thomas in the lineup. They've won every game that Alyssa Thomas has played this season except for one. And that was a revenge spot at Seattle after they had already smacked Seattle the first game of the season. Liberty, they're without Jonquel, without Phoebage. Sabrina struggling. Yeah, she can always turn it on. But personally, right now, I just think Phoenix is better. They're a better defensive team right now because the Liberty are without two of their really good defenders. And they're the better offensive team right now because the Liberty are without two very good offensive players. You know, you're missing the finals MVP. Alyssa Thomas always played, well, not always, but she tends to play really well against this New York team. They just beat New York off of a back-to-back in New York about a week or two ago. I remember watching that game and didn't think, and it didn't even look like it was that tough. Now, again, Jonquel did get hurt that game, early in that game. But we're in the same scenario tonight, except for Phoenix is at home. So I completely agree with the line move from plus 2.5 to -1. And we took it to plus 2.5 for, a unit. I would say take the money line for 0.75 units. I just think Phoenix is the better team right now. Just, now obviously once the Liberty become whole, I think they, obviously still the best team in the league. But aside from that, I'm taking Phoenix tonight. Shout out to the homie Rob Vino. He's always on with my guy Ski. He always talks about this thing about Friday nights, home teams, Friday nights, especially big games. Like the crowd is going to come out. It's going to be packed in there. And the Mercury already have one of the best home court advantages in the W. So give me Phoenix. We got them at plus 2.5 for a unit for the sake of the show. Give you guys the Phoenix money line, 0.75 units, half unit, whatever you feel comfortable with. All right. A couple more looks. Brittany Griner. Let me make sure this is still available. Even though I don't really care what it's at now. This is just a play, just off the strip. Yeah. Brittany Griner under 13.5 points plus rebounds. What is she at now? She's at 12.5 now. Whatever. Hasn't gotten 20 minutes the last two games, if I'm not mistaken. She doesn't look. I mean, I made a post 2 weeks ago about Brittany Griner being washed, and I
her
told
knee is messed up.
I'm glad you know what it is. I know
her
what.
knee's messed up.
Okay, yeah, I didn't know what was going on with her, but that would make sense because this is crazy. And I told you guys last game, if she can't come out and give me 10 points in an amazing matchup against the Wings, I
Yeah.
don't want no part of her for the
Yeah.
rest of the season.
Yeah.
She's got double-digit points once in the last 4, 5, 6, 7 games. Double-digit points once in the last 7 games. She's been rebounding decently. 6, 4, 7, 2, 8, 4, 4. But I cannot trust Brittany Griner to take no more than 4 shots or 5 shots. Last 2 games, she's a combined 2 of 7. So, I mean, I don't even look at this as buying low. It's just, hey, I just got to take what my eyes see. My eyes see that she's washed. And you add that to the fact that the Lynx, first of all, they're going to be playing 5 out, probably, because you got Elena, so it's going to be a little tougher for Brittany Griner. I don't think Brittany Griner going to want to get her ass out there and contest no threes, for one. And for two, she going to have to at least be free throw extended for Elena, and that's
Right.
going to make it tougher for her to rebound. Add that to the fact that Sparks pretty good on defense. I know it's BG. I know she tall as all hell, but the Lynx are pretty good on defense. Last time I checked. So I will take Brittany Griner under. It's at 12.5 now. Still fine, half a unit. Fine. All right. Give you guys a couple more. I took same game. Lynx money line. Seattle first half money line -127 on ESPN bet. Simply put, I wasn't sure if the Lynx were gonna lose this game with Fee out. I wasn't sure. The spread told you guys that the spread was -2 with Fee being questionable. I think if he would have been ruled out, I don't think that line would have got to no more than 5. Atlanta is a team that cashed us out early, but they're really not to be trusted. They kind of tend to beat up on the lower levels of the league, and then when they see competition, they don't really step up to it. So the Lynx about as high as you're gonna get in the league. Fee coming back, well rested. Maybe she doesn't get her full allotment of minutes, but this is a pretty good tune-up. So yeah, I will take the Lynx money line. And I just to bring that down because it's a -170 on ESPN bet. To bring that down, I took Seattle's first half money line. And one more, last but not least, I will share with you guys. Let's see. Okay. This is on Bet MGM under SGP teams. SGP teams. And you'll see all the options for like each team to score this and all that good stuff. Away team points, which is the Chicago Sky.
Yep.
Away team points under 78.5. Valkyries to win by 5 points, -135. Again, the Sky team total under 78.5, and the Golden State Valkyrie to win by 5 points is a -135. I played that for a half a unit. The reasoning behind this is the Valkyrie, one of the best home teams in the league, if not the, well, I don't want to say they the best home teams in the league, but they definitely one of the best home teams in the league, one of the best defensive teams in the league, no matter where they're at, home and the road. Cardosa, not there. I think, so the thing about Cardosa, obviously she had 27 last game. I told you guys, I'm not so down on the Sky without Cardosa because even though she has the potential and she'll be great, obviously 27 points, she was playing 24 minutes a game. And a lot of those times, she was only getting 6 or 7 shots. Elizabeth Williams is probably going to have the same exact production as Cardosa, if not more. Elizabeth Williams, you throw her out there for 28 minutes, she going to get you 12 or 15 points. She's got a more refined offensive game at this point in her career than Cardosa, and she's an established veteran. To me, that points toward, now Chicago's offense isn't going to be great, but I don't think it falls off a cliff. I don't think it gets better, but I don't think it falls off a cliff. Also, where I think it hurts them, bench play. So if you're going to start Elizabeth Williams or whoever you decide to start in place of Cardosa, somebody's got to come off the bench. And we know Tyler Marsh loves playing his bench together. He loves taking out Angel Reese and Cardosa at the same time and putting in his 2 bench bigs.
Yeah, good luck with that one today.
Yeah, that's not an option today. Not an option. So I think that Chicago, not that they struggle to score, I just don't think that they have an above average offensive game, which to me would be scoring 80 points on the road against Golden State. And I do think Golden State finds a way to win this game. Maybe it's by double digits because the Valkyrie can really run it up really quick at home, or maybe they show their expansion teamness, and they just win it by, a few possessions and they just barely don't cover the spread. Either way it goes, I think they win this by more than two possessions. So give me the Valkyrie to win by 5+ points in the Chicago Sky under 78.5. One more time, this is found on BetMGM. You go to SGPs on BetMGM. You'll have an option of game, teams, and players. You click teams. Once you click teams, you will see home team spread, away team spread, how many points will the home team win by, how many points will the away team win by, um, home team total points, away team total points, each team total points. You want to pick the away team total points. That's where you find the under 78.5. Ladies and gentlemen, those are my straights. Flo, what you got for the people? I already know we're aligned on one bet that I saw
Yeah,
you post. Absolutely love it.
yeah.
What you got, man?
Absolutely. So what I got so far is like two I can't give out. You can still take Aaliyah Boston's assist, but we grabbed those yesterday before when Caitlin Clark got rolled out yesterday because it opened at like 4 was plus 144, 6 was like plus 760. So we grabbed
Beautiful.
those. It's still at minus 130 and 400. My thing is like they didn't use Aaliyah like they were using her before, where she was at the high post and like dishing it out. She was more in the post. So Aaliyah Rue in there, I'm hoping like, okay, like Leroux, while not the best defensive matchup, is a mountain. So please just like find someone on the perimeter, or maybe I think the best thing they could do is like drag Leroux out of the paint and then have like Natasha Howard, or when they go to that Sophie and Lexi Hall lineup, like get some wings who can cut to the back door instead of like clogging up the lane. She had like 8 potentials. I mean, I saw you on the timeline talking about it yesterday. She easily should have had like 4 assists yesterday. She had like 2 passes to the lane where got the player couldn't catch it. Then she had like 2 smoked layups. So she had like 8 potential. Could have easily been 11. So I'm glad we locked in the value. That's when I was like, I don't care. I'm going right back to the 4 before yesterday versus the Sparks. She was 5 for 5. It's a 4 assists. So we going on that. Lexi Hall, you already gave out. Amazing. Love Lexi again. That's been nuked. So I can't really give that one out. The one
We nuked that last night. We had to get
yeah. I was just waiting on the Clark news, and then like that just plummeted. It was like 4 for like what minus 120, something like that. I want to say.
Well, we got the minus 138, but yeah, man.
So the one I'm on too. Obviously, the number one is on my timeline. To Alyssa Thomas assist. I think like you might see like Miami Heat big 3 Wade Bosch LeBron tonight. Like I'm waiting to see how the early slate goes because I'm still holding on to like my lot to my boost for that game. For one, this is the first game at home that they're all together. You're well aware that arena is like a Las Vegas like nightclub, like with the banners, with the pyrotechnics, with the music. Like this could get very spooky very quickly for the New York Liberty. That's one. Two, like this is like game 4 for Kalia Copper off that injury. She's still not 100%, but I think you see the minutes get bumped from like 23 to like 27, 28. Like I had to pick something. I almost went to them Kalia Copper 15 points, but I'm like, yo, if you hate that Liberty defense so much, and the whole write-up's on my page, and they're so bad defensively, like the Valkyrie had them running for their life. So now they go to Phoenix. So I'm like, yo, if you hate the Liberty defense and you like Kalia Copper and you like Satu Sabli, why not just take the engine behind the whole thing? That's Alyssa Thomas. I think she might be on triple-double watch. I mean, she had 15 rebounds against the Liberty. And in that game, she didn't even have Kalia Copper with her. My thing is just like, how does this work? Because like Nair Sabli going to get played off the floor because like the Valkyrie went 5. They went like kind of like 5 out, and they had like Monique Billings at the center, and Brondello saw one half of Sabli, and she's like, all right, we got to do something else. So she put Isabel Harrison, and that didn't really help that much. So I'm like, who the hell is guarding Kalia Copper? Because like Stewie gonna be on Satu, so it's gonna be like maybe they go zone. Liberty also giving up the most threes in the last like 5 games. Like if you watch it, you know how bad they are, but you got to treat them like they're the Chicago Sky. Like until further notice, this is a bad defense. So I'm going to Melissa Thomas assist. I already got a ladder with her assist all the way up to 14 paired with something else in the Discord. I think Alyssa should go stupid tonight. Love that. And I'm just taking on pure principle my girl MVP 20.5 points because that's absolutely disrespectful. The Atlanta Dream, while they show good tendencies and while they have like very good spots, like they beat the Mercury, They went into New York, should have beat the Liberty, came down to the wire. They have impressive wins. It's still the Atlanta Dream. Brittany Griner, like that knee is like she's gonna get played off the floor. And I'm basically gonna get a matchup where it's like Fee against Nas Hillman in that zone. So I like Fee's assist too. It's pretty crazy to me. That's like plus value, but it's like I can't play both. So I just took them points, 20.5. It's like, sure. Like first game back, could there be Russ? Sure, possibly. But I'm like, it's MVP. Like it's a disrespectful line. Like I'm still beating myself up for not taking Asia Wilson 21.5 yesterday. Because I'm like, whenever you get like these Asia Wilson and Nafisa Color 20.5, 21.5, it's like, sure, you got my money. So those are the two I got going right now. I said Boston. I said Lexi. Is there anything else? Let me see here. Oh, I'll give y'all the first basket. First basket I got is in that Minnesota and Atlanta
It's
game.
so funny, not to cut you off. Not to cut
Yeah.
you off, but every time I see like a greatly ran first, like somebody hit the first basket yesterday, I just knew you had it. Who was it? Somebody. I mean, it was a beautiful play. Ran right out of the first basket. I'm like, I bet you Flo hit that. I don't know who it was,
Yeah.
yo. I don't know who it
I didn't
was.
take first baskets yesterday because like there was so much like I think this is gonna happen and the damn thing hit and I didn't take it. So I'm so pissed off. I was
Yeah.
so pissed off. But I got Ryan and Alicia Gray because you got to look at the guards because every time cheat code, every time the Lynx play a post up, they could try to get it to Brianna or they could try to get to Brittany, but there's going to be like 2 or 3 Lynx swarming the lane the second they touch the ball if they can even get the entry in there. So yeah, just give me Ryan, give me Alicia Gray, one of them two, and hope that Jordan Canada doesn't ball hawk. So that's what I got for the first basket there.
All right, a couple things before we just run through the slate. And give you guys quick like leans of games. I haven't done my 5-day 5K yet, but I'll post it on YouTube like I did yesterday. And I don't have many blunt money bets. I'm still kind of getting through all the stuff. I like to have my straights all the way done for the most part before I even start putting in parlays, because I like to say, okay, this is what straight I like the most, and put all the stuff, and then leans. Okay, I'll put you guys together on a couple blunt money bets. That's that. For sure. But I just wanted to mention like a couple of things. One, Natasha Howard and Alyssa Smith.
Yep.
Each were not traded for each other, but they just swapped out. No Caitlin Clark. Tosh should have about the same usage, maybe more, than last game. All right. And who's Gardner? Probably Nalissa Smith or Nalissa Thomas. I always forget her damn name. I think it's Nalissa Smith. Yeah, because it's Alyssa Thomas and Nalissa Smith. So yeah, if you can get some Alyssa Smith lines, I would definitely want some of that because Indy basically ran her ass out of there. And the same with Natasha Howard. I think she could have stayed if she wanted to, but she chose to leave. So I will be targeting those two girls. I know you can get Tosh lines. If I could get some Nalissa lines, I'll be targeting them, even if I got to do a lineup on DraftKings. All right. Obviously, Lee Yuru was mentioned for sure. I know that's my girl, and I said free Lee. And y'all see what she did when she got some in it. Y'all start fronting on my girl. I don't know about tonight with AB because the problem with Lee, she can be a little soft. AB not gonna be able to go through her, but I could see her getting in foul trouble.
I don't trust that bozo head coach Clannis because that dude. Remember, like a couple years ago with the Pistons, who was the head coach who was just like awful with the rotations? You're like, why did he play this game but not? Man, like last game, Lee was rolling. She was phenomenal, and like I like Lee tonight. Don't get me wrong, I like Lee tonight, but like. Post game's like, yeah, man, Maisha Hines Allen had to sacrifice some minutes and good for her. This is the dude who inexplicably like benched Dejanay Carrington when she had like 10 points in like through 10 minutes. Like, I want nothing to do with that Joker, man. That dude's a bozo.
That's a fact. That is a fact. And I just want to mention too, well, matter of fact, we'll go through the lanes when we go through all the numbers. How about that? All right.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah, Lean's bucket is crazy long today. Like don't go stupid because these slates are like designed to take your money, but man, like when I tell you, like I could have pulled on like 5 other things easily.
No, it's a fact. All right. First game other night on the slate. Fever in the Wings, man. Honestly, I lean the Wings. That line has gone down ridiculously. Shout out to the people who got the Wings plus 7.5. Lean the Wings. Fever on a back to back. Fever, we already know they're not that good without CC. Shit, might not be that good with CC. Um, Paige Becker's at home.
See,
Got
you can say
CC
that. I
team
can't say it.
coming in. Hey, Paige Becker's at home coming. Got CC coming into the building, even though she's CC not there. I'm still sure she want to be like, we ain't about to lose without her. So yeah, I would like the Wings, and I don't know, man. I after last night, maybe under
Mm.
170 is a lot of points, but if you look at the last three times these teams played, somebody scored 100 every time. It's like
Fact.
193, 102, 95. It's crazy. Also, Kelsey Mitchell tore them to shreds last year with
Fact.
CC on the floor. Enrique tore the other team, tore the Fever to shreds. So I would definitely lean toward more Kelsey Mitchell. She's definitely one of the most annoying players in the league to me,
Mhm.
but the numbers are the numbers. And we talked about Aaliyah Boston, how she struggles to score without Cece. I hate to say it. It's not that she not nice. They can't get her the damn ball.
That's a
How you
fact.
gonna score without the ball?
That's a fact.
I mean, it looked like she got frustrated toward the end of the game. She was taking it on the rebound, dribbling it up herself. Aaliyah Boston was dribbling full court like, yo, fuck this, all right? So yeah, that's where I'm looking at game, man. I already told you about the other two girls, the revenge factor there, but Wings, Lil Page. That's how I'm looking. Any leans for that game?
Yeah, man. Couple leans. For one, I do think like on paper this should be Natasha Howard. I just don't trust Stephanie White because Stephanie White hates Natasha Howard. The one I was looking at was Sophie Cunningham. I think her 10 points is crazy. Like it's like it was at 250. It's still like 198. That's insane. First off, she had 10 last game. Duana Bonner's not there. It's Sophie or Lexi is gonna get these 10 points. Like lock that in right now. This is an awful spot up defense. Like one of them getting a 10. I think it's Sophie. Sophie just came off 10. So the fact that like you could get like 15 Sophie Cunningham points right now for like 580, like I'm probably grabbing that as a solo because like that's 960. Like that's kind of crazy. Like I don't know. Like there's no Dijonay, so the Wings are still the Wings, and the Fever are not good. Don't get me wrong, but you know how these WNBA games get? They're so janky. Like Aaliyah Boston can't get the ball, so she's probably not going to score. Sophie played like 27 last game. Like all it takes is one Natasha Howard drops a rebound, missed 2 defensive assignments, and she's going right to the bench, and Sophie going in. And so you know how Sophie get like if you give Sophie 9 shots, she can make like 2 threes, go to the cup, get a layup, get a good to the, so like 10 points is kind of crazy to me that you could get 10 for 182. So I'm definitely doing something with that. Talks about Lexi. I do think like Enrique, given that this defense is not good, like 17.5 was very low. Like against the Fever, like the Fever stink. Like so that's the one. But the one I'm like really enthusiastic about is like Sophie Cunningham. Like I'm like, I can't take a third play in this game. I already got Aaliyah Boston, I already got Lexi Hall, but I'm like, man, Sophie, like that's the value right there.
Love it.
Yeah.
Completely agree. And it's always, live opportunities. You get your eyes on the game, halftime, you may want to make some moves. Links and Dream, I don't have no more leans other than how I talked it out with y'all. I done said everything. I mean, he spoke on fee assist. I think she got 4 assists every game, it seems like. So her points, rebounds, and assists probably all too low. Probably all too low. What I've noticed lately is the links without fee, they've been locking shit. So links with fee, I think they still gonna be locking shit. Like, look at the guards who've played the links lately. Ain't none of them doing shit. I mean, I would have to look at maybe some if I just had stuff money to throw away or just extra blunt money. Ryan, I hate to say it, Ryan under points and Alicia under points. I can see this being one of those games where nobody scores over 15 for Atlanta, and they can still be in the game. But Ryan Howard 15, Alicia Gray 15, Brianna Jones 12, something like that. But If I had that's on like the furthest of leans. That's pretty much all I have there. Flo, you got any leans for this one?
Yeah, the one lane I have is those Reinhard rebounds because the one thing
Yeah,
I
yeah.
noticed with the Dream is like whenever the other team has like a player who could shoot threes or go off the dribble, whatever. In this case, that'd be like Kayla McBride who plays at the two. They'll just take Alicia Gray, stick her on that player, and like Alicia will turn her whole back to the defense, and like her whole thing is like, yeah, just like look at the player like every play. So like that should leave like a lot of underneath stuff open for like Nas Hillman. Grinder's gonna get played off the floor, so that should be leave a lot of like uh, Nas Hillman, Ryan rebounds, and especially like I'm not there yet, but Ryan at 4.5 is like, man, that's kind of low. Like I really like those fives.
4.5 is the magic number for Ryan.
That
That
yeah, yeah,
I didn't even know it was that low. I'll
yeah.
probably have to Ryan and Lexi. Shout out to my girl Lexi. It might be Ryan and Lexi today.
Hey,
Grabbing the boards.
hey,
Maybe a little
shout
bit
out
of
to
credit.
Soul Betts. I mean, I saw Soul Betts hit something crazy with them rebounds during the season, and I've been chasing that. I'm like, there's always like that. Hey, man, just take 2 wings to grab 8 rebounds every slate. Eventually, you'll hit. So I'm like, Ryan 8, Lexi 8. I'll find $5 for it.
Facts.
I'll find $5 for it. So that's my one lean for this game. It's like I like Ryan Howard's rebounds.
All right. Chicago in the vouch, man. Veronica Burton assists, maybe. I do like that Tiff Mitchell got benched for Kate Martin. Shout out to the homie who came on here and asked me about Kate Martin 10 and some other girl 10. I think they both ended up getting 10. Um, but yeah, I would look at Kate Martin. When you were talking about Sophie Cunningham, I was thinking about Kate Martin. Obviously, the sky struggle from 3. Kate Martin country. Her 10
Yeah.
was like a plus 220. Now it's like a plus 160. But I can
Yeah.
definitely see if I could get threes with her and Sophie threes, or her and Sophie points on a nice little 2-teamer, build it up 10, 10, 15, 15. Couldn't talk you off of that at all. As far as the
I was
sky,
kind of psyched to watching that Liberty Valkyries game because I was like, damn, if I had Stream with Dream, we would have cooked up because we always know the fates of Sabrina. Like this shows you how long we've been streaming together. Weren't we like back when the Sun played the Liberty in the playoffs? I vaguely remember, like, didn't you say something like Tiff Hayes about to kill Sabrina? It's a playoff
yeah,
game at Barclays.
yeah,
And I was watching Tiff Hayes go downhill on Sabrina. I'm like, yo, if I had Stream with Dream, he would have said that, and then we would have been like, all right, bet 15 points, we in.
But she did get benched. Now I think she got her 15, but she got
Yeah.
benched for Kate Martin down the stretch.
She
which
did.
was the right
She did.
Which was the
Yeah.
right move. It was the right
Yeah.
move.
No facts.
But yeah, that's really it for me, man. Kate and maybe Angel assist because I just think it's gonna
Yeah.
be even more of the Angel show. Not that the Valks are not a good defense, but I just think her usage is gonna go through the roof. And not that Cardosa isn't a good finisher, but Elizabeth Williams, she got just a little more in the bag. She got that hook. If Liz get the ball, she gonna turn and get to that hook, and 2 of those are going to game. That's 2 assists to Angel right there. So that's kind of
what's
how I feel
crazy.
about
Like,
that.
I'm glad you brought this up. Like, I didn't even think about this. They might like give us like Elizabeth Williams line, like 10 minutes before the game, bro. You be surprised.
They might,
Yeah, like 10 minutes for the
They
game. And I'm like, I would love to know, like, yo, they don't know nothing about Elizabeth. Like, this is like we always say, like, yo, this is the league tailored to like if you know the league, da 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 da. Like, I would love to know, like, yo, can I get like 10 Elizabeth Williams points for plus money? Because she's gonna play like Elizabeth Williams should be a starter in this league. Like, she's gonna play like 26, 27 minutes, like 10 points. Like, I get it, it's a tough defense, interior, all that, but like 10 points, like
no, that's a fact. That's a fact. So yeah, I agree with you there with Liz. Liberty and Mercury.
Oh, hold on. Oh, just to give you real
right.
thoughts on this game. Veronica Burton is destroying these assists today. Like, okay, it was plus 146 for like 6. It was like minus 146 for 5 yesterday. Like, she's killing these assists. Like, Carl 8 is out of the way. Like, Veronica Burton had like 22 potentials on the Liberty. This is the worst defense in the league to assist. The game just got to stay close. The one thing, like you mentioned early in the program, like I took it on the side, was a Sky under 74.5. You took it 78.5 plus Valks by 5. Yeah. There is something to the fact that, like, yo, Chase Center is like a legit home court advantage in the W. There's only like 3 of those. And like all these teams get in that damn arena for the first time. And I feel like it takes them like 2 quarters to like synchronize, like, how do I shoot the angles? Like, that crowd is crazy. Plus the head coach is smart. So the first game without Cardoso, like, I'm like, man, the Sky are gonna struggle. Maybe I should just take Valkyrie first half. But like, I think like the Sky maybe like figure it out, but like they're gonna struggle to shoot to start the game. And you already know
Yeah.
they're gonna shoot like all these terrible 3-pointers. So yeah, I like that team total under.
Yep.
Yeah,
Completely agree, man.
yeah.
Liberty and Mercury. I don't really have much else to say about this game that I haven't already said, aside from the fact that, and I see people asking about Sabrina and Cloud. I don't have to. We got a 5-game slate today. If I
Yeah,
don't have to,
you're going
I
that
ain't
roller
gonna do
coaster.
it.
I'm good.
Sabrina is not shooting the ball well, and I'm not trying to just bet her because there's so many options today. So
Yep.
I'm not just trying now. If it was 2 games, then maybe I'll bet on a Sabrina bounce back. But I'm not really trying to bet that today. You know what I'm saying? Like she's just not in a good spot right now. And also maybe they'll just trap her and take her out of the game. That's what they
Right.
seem to be doing, taking the head of the snake out and be like, "Go ahead, go crazy, Bree." But both of y'all not going crazy. And Natasha Cloud, I don't know where Natasha Cloud's been since the 3rd game or 4th game of the season.
Yeah.
They kept talking about on the telecast last time she played Phoenix about how it was so emotional and she's been yelling at the bench and all this shit. Yelling at the bench for what? She had 8 fucking points. Nigga,
And
what
she
did you
went out and
yelling at
missed
the bench
3
about?
layups and 2 open 3-pointers.
Yelling at the bench
And hooked
about
on
what?
8.5 points.
Yeah, they like, we glad you got the fuck up out of here.
Yep.
So now she did have 10 assists last game.
Yep.
Can Tosh, if I had to choose between one of them two, I would choose Tosh because her lines are low. Maybe her points and assists, but those two are a wait and see. You know who I want today? The rookie from, I think she's from Cameroon, Makola, whoever.
Oh,
she bust the Liberty ass last game.
She was killing.
And they ain't gonna be able to do shit to stop her this game because the way her game is giving Tiff Hayes energy. She gonna get past whoever guarding her, whether if that's Sabrina, good luck. It's probably who it's gonna be. And she locking Sabrina on the other end. That was crazy to me. Yeah. She was playing Sabrina full court pressure on Sabrina. Then coming on the other end, coming off of Alyssa Thomas dribble handoff, midi right in her face.
Yeah.
That's who I want today. Outside of that, I'm good. Flo, how you feel about this one?
I didn't take it, but like, okay. I put 0.1 on Natasha Cloud's double-double to say that I have some action, but like, I'm out. First off, she should have had it the last time they played. Like, she should have had it. Like, she just bricked a bunch of shots. Last 3 games, she has 7, 8, and 10 assists. I would be so afraid to take an under on her today. I know, like, that puts me in the minority on that, but like, bro, she's not this bad. I know she looks awful and is bricked like her last like 14 or 15 wide open threes, but I'm like, yo, like she's a dog, and at some point she's gonna have the 15-point game. Could it be this one? I don't know. There's better looks in the game, but like she's not this bad. Like eventually, like rule of like averages, like she just has to have a game where the ball just like, you know, magnet balls its way into the hoop and she goes like 4 for 7 or something. So I wouldn't take the under, but I'm not knocking if you do. I do like Kalia Copper in this spot. Like the 15 is super juicy. It's at minus 156. I don't know who the hell in the Liberty about to guard some Kalia Copper. Like that's crazy. I know all of Gambling X is on Alyssa Thomas rebounds. Don't blame you. I just would like to point out that outside of one very disappointing rebounding game against the Sky last time, Satu Sabli's been killing these rebounds. And the fact that you could get 8 for, what is he 8 at? The 8 is like minus 102. And I'm like, okay, if this early slate goes well, I'm 100% throwing like 0.5 on that. Like, that's stupid. Liberty are a bottom 2 rebounding team. Like, yeah, like last game was awful against the Sky, but I also feel like the Sky aren't a real team sometimes. Like, they were up 30 points in the 3rd quarter. Like, why would you hustle for a rebound? You're up 30. But before that, she was 9-15, 9-9, 5-7, 8-9, 11. And she had 9 on the Liberty. So I just think like it's an excellent opportunity to buy the dip. I think this could be Alyssa Thomas triple-double night. I think like this whole thing just has like if you have a good night and this is the nightcap, throw a plus 5,000 long shot. Like Satu Sabli's double-double is 240. You can use that. Copper, I can see hit 20 points, like easily. Like Alyssa should kill the assist. I like Satu on the glass. You can use Natasha Cloud's assist or points or something if you want to get risky. I'm not doing that, but and yeah, I like the Mercury money line, excuse me. I just think that this is a game where the Liberty have just like it took all guts and glory to get by the Valkyrie. Like, love the Liberty, but like they're just not that good right now. Their defense stinks. It is awful. So that's all I got. And if the early cap goes well, first basket, I'm gonna run Satu and Copper 500, 700. I'm gonna run those two.
All right. All
Yep.
right. And last but not least, Sun and Storm. I'm not gonna waste your time. In the words of the great Ski Prophet, Backwood, it's a 20-point favorite. I think the Storm could win by 30 tonight. I have
Excellent.
nothing to say. Anything
I-
for you, Flo?
yeah, one lean because I do think this could be like a 1.5 quarter game. Is Gabby Williams over 3.5 first quarter points? Like Gabby's a beast. She's over 7 of her last 9, 2 versus the Valkyrie, 2 versus the Liberty. But I'm like the Sun are gonna turn it over like 6 times, and like Gabby's gonna be running on the fast break and maybe get 2 layups. So if I need 2 layups, I'm like, cool, 2 layups, give it to me, Gabby.
I could definitely see 2 runouts.
Yeah, game gonna start with Gabby first basket, and like they're gonna turn over, Gabby gonna have it, and so on the
Yeah,
time, like, hey man, I took those 4 points, man, good job.
that's
So
a
yeah,
fact.
Gabby 4 points feels very stupid.
All right. I'm gonna run through these comments really quick. I gotta hop on another show at 5:30. So I went through your comments really quick and give you guys a quick recap. Um as far as let me see. I gave you guys Lynx money line, Storm first half money line. I gave you guys I feel like I'm echoing. Let's see what I gave you. Brittany Griner under her points plus rebounds. I gave you guys. Hold on. Excuse me. I got my little niece with me. I had to turn into Uncle Chris for a minute. I don't know why
Nice.
I don't know why she turned on the TV so loud. I'm like, why loud? Not too loud. Hold on now.
I love that.
Turn that Netflix down.
Kids
But yeah, man, Brittany Griner under her points plus rebounds. I played that. I also told you guys I took Phoenix yesterday plus 2.5. I still like them on the money line, and then the Valks to win by 5 in the Sky team total under 78.5. Flo, you want to run yours down real quick before
Yeah,
I knock
man. I'm appreciate y'all for pulling up. Y'all remember to like the video and go over to YouTube and like the video. I'm gonna do that when I get off here, but like free game here. I took Fee's points because it's Fee. I took Alyssa Thomas assists. It's at minus 130, but it's not my favorite look, but I still like Aaliyah Boston's assist. Didn't mention it, but I do really, really, really like Angel Reese's rebounds. Like she may grab like 15 tonight. Love Angel's rebounds. Didn't take that one though. And we'll see how it goes. I'm just trying to like keep the units down. In the first basket, we're gonna go with Ryan Howard and Alicia Gray and pray that the Lynx don't steal the tip and Ryan Howard can make a 3-pointer because it's probably gonna be a 3-pointer.
All right. We went through your comments. Rui likes Dallas and he's on Portugal Live. My cousin the building was popping. Stank, what up, what up? And May, good vibes, everybody. Just Jay Lano. The gang's all
Good.
here. 96 till infinity. My Mercury been on the heater. Yeah, like I said, I think 7 straight games won with Alyssa Thomas. They won every game this season except for one with Alyssa Thomas. Pay attention to them. Gonna be rocking. KC in the building was popping. I feel like Satu gonna eat tonight. I wonder how she plays.
She got Brianna on her. That's tough.
Yeah,
one. It's a tough one.
Mm-hmm. And historically, I'm not sure she plays that well against her sister. Yeah. Look at the her against the Liberty.
Doesn't.
Shout out to Dream for the Lexi rebound ladder. Yeah, man. Shout out to Lex last night. She got
it took her forever to get the last one though, right? I was sweating that for you. I was like, man, when the hell are we getting this last one?
That was annoying, but yeah. But I I have faith in her because she's a hustler. She's definitely a hustler. Ladder at 7 to 9, okay. And why have the underdogs been winning lately? I don't see it this late though. It's the W, man. The W is very up and down, very volatile. So no dog surprised me at all ever winning, except for Connecticut.
One dog, I guess, is the Wings. I don't know why are they not favored?
I like the Wings tonight.
The people aren't good.
That's a fact. She just there so she don't get fined. BG just there. That's a fact. I truly want to know where they find in their W coach, like genuinely Steph White closing the half with Michaela Thompson with Howard on the bench. Becky, that's
I get Becky though, because the Aces got to do something. Like she was just like, yo, I'm tired of these rotations, man. Y'all just don't care on defense. I get that one.
And I'm not too upset about Becky because they did end up playing their same minutes because they played the whole fourth quarter. But yeah, Steph White, she's definitely overrated to me. I liked her a lot coming into the season, but I don't know, man. Like to me, I'm a results guy, so you might be good on the X's and O's, but if your team not responding, I can't I can't crown you. And it's the same with Becky Hammond. Like you're supposed to be so great. You got enough talent. I don't know what's up. If you can't get
Yeah,
your team to buy in to play defense, or if you can't put defensive principles together to help that team not be so bad, it's on the coach too. Sorry.
respectful.
Don't sleep on baby Angel Sky Money Line. Okay. Lexi, big ups. Yeah, Casey for sure. Lexi held us down yesterday. She was breaking, but she was rebounding. Want to know why the Aces are Asia playing the point forward and Gary playing like 2K street basketball. Where's Asia 28-30 points? Where's Gray 6 assists? Becky changes it. Well, ain't nobody gonna let Asia give you 28-30 points. Asia getting double. And they're gonna be like, somebody gotta beat us, somebody else gotta beat us. But yeah,
Yeah,
I
and
told
Guloid's
y'all,
washed.
I told y'all Chelsea Gray was done. I told
Yep.
y'all, and y'all tried to tell me, oh, she had a great 3-on-3 turn. I don't care about no
Yeah,
three
you
on
were right.
three.
I was wrong.
She
You were
is
right.
not she just not every game. I don't know what she's doing. She just makes the stupidest fucking passes like they're still a good team and they're actually up, have a winning percentage of 667. That's how she makes these passes. And they be down when she does them. I,
Shout outs to Kelsey Plum. They were using you as a scapegoat all them years. They
shout
would
out to
die to have
Kelsey
Kelsey
Plum.
Plum right now.
Shout out to Kelsey Plum for real. I don't think system change or the personnel, no Plum, no Clark, no players to replace them. Drew was worst possible trade to
Yeah,
make. They needed to upgrade. And Cheyenne Parker should help, but
yeah. Nah, they
sheesh.
cooked. They cooked.
Giving Flores flowers for the
I
flea
appreciate it.
for the fee call out Lee Yaroo season. I hope so. McBuckets does play well against Atlanta. She really does. It's strange. She does. She does. Got Casey cracking up. Watch from the sideline while I go to work. I hate Kelsey Mitchell. She
Yeah,
always kills
I can
me.
never get her right. Yeah,
I'm like that with Kelsey. I truly am, man. That's why I don't. She'll be in a blunt money bet tonight, but I can't. I
yeah.
cannot put anything more than a quarter unit on
She's your
Kelsey Mitchell.
WNBA Kyle Kuzma.
For real. When I'm under, she doesn't do good, and when I fade her, she does great. That's a whole fact. That's a whole fact, go. How you feel about Kelsey Mitchell? Three threes? I would lean to her points
Yeah,
personally, but she could hit three threes. But
absolutely.
I don't bet Kelsey Mitchell's threes either because she has a perchant to put her feet right on the line. She just shoots. She doesn't look where she's at. She just takes a shot. Kid is in the groove. The coach said that's the Martin they were expecting. Kayla Thornton for 2 threes. I could definitely see that against the Chicago Sky team. Oh yeah, I could definitely see that. Cloud and
Oh,
Sabrina talked about that.
oh,
What was you
sorry,
saying,
Bri-
Flo?
I totally forgot that. One for Sabrina. So obviously the Mercury are gonna shoot like 95 freaking threes. Sabrina and them rebounds against the Mercury kind of crazy. Like she has 6 rebounds last three, had 7 last time they played, and they're probably gonna downsize it. Naira's probably gonna be off the floor. Sabrina's 6 rebounds gonna be on something if the early slate goes well. I like Sabrina's rebounds.
I see the homie. I gotta break out of here, guys. I love it. Normally I try to read all the
Appreciate you,
comments, but I
Chris, man.
gotta.
Shout out to you, bro.
Yeah, I gotta. Yeah, the homie Crispy capping in here. Um, Shout out to he on Phoenix Money Line too. Beautiful. Love that.
Yeah,
Love that. Love that. Make sure y'all follow my boy Crispy Capping. Pull up and watch him every morning or afternoon. But I'm sorry, gang. I already recapped. I gotta hop on another show with Ariel Epstein at 5:30. Ariel Epstein, I already retweeted this, so I'm about to pull up on her now and talk WNBA for a few minutes with her. So I definitely appreciate y'all pulling up. Sub to the Cap Collective Discord if you want all the plays as soon as they drop. Sub to my YouTube channel, Blunt Money Bets. Follow Flo on Twitter, Stefan Floral, but it's spelled Flo Rival. Catch him at the House of Stems. You want all his plays. Like I said, I'm in the Cap Collective. You want all my plays. Hit that like on the way out. Heart and retweet. Hopefully you found the stream entertaining and informative. As always, man, you know the vibes. Get this cash. We got to have it. So let's get it.